We have here a 2004 Audi A6 with a 2.7 turbo. Problem is I'm not getting AC working. So we charged it up with some nitrogen about a week ago, and it was at 92, and now we're at almost about 42, 43. So we got a leak. So some of the signs I seen with the leak was in the car. I seen some of these little foam, gooey pieces of foam, which leads me to suspect I have an evaporator leak, and it's eroding the foam and blowing it out the vents. So we also we hooked it up to scan tool, and I also got an airbag module not working anymore. Clearing the codes didn't fix it, so I have a used one, and that guy lives underneath the AC vent area. So we're gonna have to pull the full center console out anyway to replace the airbag. So we're trying to get that out, and maybe we can run the bore scope up there and see if that evaporator is leaking. If not, we're gonna have to charge a system with some Freon right over there and some R134A, and then we'll run our leak detector and try to find the issue. So here's what the Vagcom VCDS scanner pulled. We got air recirculation flap motor, which is V113. In our Bentley manual, you can see it's number 31 here. So that sits under the passenger side dash there. And then we got the airflow flat positioning motor V71, which is right next to it. So a couple of these are low voltage, which I suspect was the battery being disconnected. And then of course I got my airbag codes there. Resetting all this doesn't help. These codes keep coming back. So we're going to replace the airbag module. We're going to need our coding to program the new one that I got, which is a used module. Hopefully it'll work. When I cleared the codes here, I still got the 00716 returning. The others went away except for the high pressure. Once I put the nitrogen in there, my high pressure went away as well. So it definitely looks like we got a leak somewhere. We'll go look at that. I'm gonna go disconnect power on the car and start digging in. Our battery lives up here under the cowl. I already loosened the terminals. We'll get our power off. Our battery probably have to come out. I believe we gotta disconnect the heater, which lives behind the battery, and that goes into the evaporator here, which obviously gonna have to be disconnected. Can purge out our air, or our nitrogen I should say. So potentially we could have the gauges leak in and the one hose. I don't think so. I've done AC on other cars, and I've let these hoses and gauge sit on pressure, and they maintain for a long time. So I think we probably got ourselves a leak here. Get the hoses out. Put our service cap back on. Power's disconnected.